So for the bass clef, the first line is G. So anytime you see a note on the first line, it means play your G. So it can be this G or even this G. So the names of the lines and spaces will be named from G using the first 7 letters of the alphabet. So take note, initially going over that alphabet, we said you have to use A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G repeatedly like that when ascending. So in this case, since we're already on G, so you have to look at your alphabet. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So after G, what do we have? Go back to A. Yes, you're right. So the next alphabet after G is A. So anytime you see a note in the first space, it means play your A. So it can be this A or this A, which is the open strings on your 3rd strings for the 4 strings guitar. So the first space will be A, as you can see, and that's what we have on our guitar here, bass guitar diagram. The next alphabet after A is B. So the second line will be B. So anytime you see a note on the second line, it means play your B. So it can be this B or even this B. All right. So take note, we started from the line to the space, the line, space, line, space, line, space, line. So that's how we're going to be progressing using the sequence of the first 7 letters of the alphabet. All right. So the next alphabet after B is C. So the second space will be C. So anytime you see a note in the second space, it means play your C. So it can be the C or this C. As you can see, after B, we'll move to C. And you can see that on the bass guitar diagram as well. So the next alphabet after C is D. So the 3rd line will be D. So anytime you see a note on the 3rd line, it means play your D. So it can be this D or even this D, which is going to be the open strings of your 2nd strings on a 4-string bass guitar. As you can see that after C, we'll move to D. You can see that on the bass guitar diagram as well. So the next alphabet after D is E. So the 3rd space will be E. So anytime you see a note in the 3rd space, it means play your E. So it can be this E or this E. As you can see that from D to E, you can see that on the bass guitar diagram as well. Then the next alphabet after E is F. So the 4th line will be F. So anytime you see a note on the 4th line, it means play your F. So it can be this F or this particular F. As you can see that we were coming from E and moving to F, so from space to line, then you can see that on the diagram. So the next alphabet after F is G, so the 4th space will be G. So anytime you see a note in the 4th space, it means play your G. So it can be this G or even this G, which is going to be the open strings of your 1st string on a 4 strings bass guitar. As you can see, we have that from the 4th line to the 4th space, which is G. So we can see that on the bass guitar diagram as well. So the next alphabet after G is A, so the 5th line will be A. So anytime you see a note on the fifth line, it means play your A. So it has to be this particular A. Okay, as you can see that the fifth line A. So you can see that on the bass guitar diagram as well. So here are all the names of the lines and spaces for the bass clef. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. All right. So you should know that notes like this, which is know that it means this, right? Which is your G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So the difference is the alphabet would not be written on the notes. So you should know. But when writing on the stave, it will be written with symbols like this instead of writing with the 7 letters of the alphabet, as you can see that. All right, let's move on. So take note that the notes can be placed either on the line, either of the lines, the first line, second line, third line, fourth line, or the fifth line, or in a space. So take note, on a line, in a space, on a line, in a space. All right. So in the first space, in the second space, in the third space, and in the fourth space. All notes of the 5 lines and 4 spaces, as you can see that. So these are the 4 spaces and that's the 5 lines. And you can see that exactly with different colors to show you the 4 spaces and to show you the 5 lines. So I'm also going to put an exercise that you can download in the description, so to help you just understand this better and go over it very well. If you want to see more videos like this and learn more, make sure you click on the like button, click on the subscribe button for more, and also make sure you turn on the notification bell icon and choose all. All right, and make sure you share this video. You have anything you probably want to learn or you don't understand in this video, type that in the comments, or videos that you'd like to see, type that in the comment. That way, that makes me realize that you want to see more videos like this, and I'll be able to create more free videos like this. So if you want to have a one-on-one class with me, check in the description to get my contact details on how you can contact me and start up. All right, thank you so much, and I will see you again. Bye for now. How to read music on the bass clef for bass guitarist or bassist. Let's jump right into it.